Stone earplugs look amazing. They feel natural, they're durable, and they give off that clean, earthy aesthetic a lot of people love. But here's the thing. Stone plugs aren't as forgiving as silicone or wood, and if you don't know what you're doing, they can mess up your ears faster than you expect. Today, we're breaking down the 5 biggest mistakes people make with stone earplugs, and how to avoid them so your stretches stay healthy, pain-free, and actually look good long-term. Mistake number 1 is wearing stone plugs in a fresh or healing stretch. This is probably the most common and the most dangerous mistake. Stone is heavy, rigid, and completely non-flexible. If your ears are still healing, stone puts constant pressure on the tissue, which can cause micro tears, swelling, and even blowout. A lot of people assume that because stone is natural, it must be safe. That's not true. Stone plugs should only be worn in fully healed stretches. If your ear is even slightly sore, itchy, or tight, stone is the last material you should be reaching for. Mistake number 2 is sleeping in stone plugs. This one catches people off guard. Stone might feel fine during the day, but when you sleep, you're rolling, pressing, and bending your ears in ways you don't notice. Stone has zero give. One bad angle on your pillow can cause bruising, irritation, or even cracks in the skin. Over time, this can lead to thinning lobes or long-term sensitivity. If you're going to wear stone plugs, take them out before bed or switch to something soft like silicone for sleeping. Your ears will thank you. Mistake number 3 is ignoring weight differences between stone types. Not all stone plugs weigh the same, and this matters more than people realize. Some stones, like hematite or obsidian, are significantly heavier than others. Wearing heavy stone plugs for long periods can cause uneven stretching, thinning at the bottom of the lobe, and an exaggerated droop over time. If you suddenly switch to a heavier stone without realizing it, your ears take the hit. Always check the weight, especially if you're wearing them all day. Heavy doesn't mean better, and subtle damage adds up. Mistake number 4 is poor cleaning and maintenance. Stone might look smooth, but it's still porous at a microscopic level. That means it can trap oils, dead skin, and bacteria if you're not cleaning it properly. A quick rinse isn't enough. Dirty stone plugs can cause irritation, breakouts, and that unpleasant ear smell nobody talks about, but everybody notices. Clean your stone plugs regularly with warm water and mild soap, dry them completely, and store them somewhere clean. Also, don't share stone plugs, ever. That's an infection waiting to happen. Mistake number 5 is assuming stone plugs will stretch your ears evenly. Some people use stone plugs as a stretching tool, either intentionally or accidentally. This is a bad idea. Because stone is heavy, it pulls downward constantly, which can cause uneven stretching and thinning at the bottom of the lobe. Stretching should be slow, controlled, and intentional. Stone plugs are for display, not for sizing up. If you want to stretch, use proper tools designed for that purpose, and save stone for when your ears are stable and healed. So here's the bottom line. Stone earplugs are beautiful, but they're not beginner jewelry, and they're definitely not everyday, do-everything plugs. They require awareness, care, and timing. If you respect the material and understand its limitations, stone plugs can be a great addition to your collection. But if you rush it, ignore the signs, or treat stone like silicone, your ears will pay the price. If you found this helpful, make sure to like the video, subscribe for more body jewelry and stretching advice, and drop a comment letting us know what material you're wearing right now. Stay safe, stretch smart, and we'll see you in the next one.